So, do you know how everybody says new year, new me? Well, I started off my new year doing the same that I always do, which was... But I promise that today I'm going to make it up to you guys. We're going to be taking a look at a red zone concept and a general press beater that is going to blow your mind. Let's get into it. What is up, guys? Zan from the Madden YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys a money route that you guys should be using against press coverage down in the red zone. Truthfully, this is something you can also run against off coverage as well.
Hey, take me through it.
Well, I'm the best corner in the game. When you try me with a sorry receiver like Crabtree, that's the result you're going to get. Don't you ever talk about me. Don't you open your mouth about the best.
Although the timing of it is going to be a little bit tougher than what we're going to show you here today. A lot of players do like to run press coverage down in the red zone, especially shaded down press coverage, because the back of the end zone kind of serves as a 12th defender that will allow them to play underneath of most of your routes. And as you guys know, it is a man coverage meta, so you guys should see a fair amount of shaded down man. So let's go ahead and get into it. This is basically something that you guys can hot route on your own. You don't need any special abilities. You don't really need anything besides, I would say, probably a velocity ability, just because you want the ball to come out with some steam. You don't want to give time to the DB to react. So what we're going to do here is we're going to show you guys the comeback route. The comeback route down in the red zone is a really, really good route. And all you're going to do is you're going to throw a high ball. For those of you that don't know how to throw a high ball.
Man, you are one pathetic loser. No offense.
You just press left bumper or L1 on PlayStation. And the key for this is that you're looking for the jam animation. So I like to typically zoom out on the camera. To do that, I just press B and hold down until the icon lights up on the running back. This allows me to see all 22 players better. I snap the ball, I see the jam animation, and we throw the high ball and just aggressive catch it by holding Y or triangle if you guys are on PlayStation. So as you can see right here, when we snap this ball, I just look to see that there is an actual animation where the DB does jam. Some players may shade inside or shade outside or over the top, or play kind of a bail technique where there is no jam. You want to avoid chucking this blindly, so look for the visual cue of when the ball snapped. You see the actual press animation, and then I'm just throwing this ball to 10 o'clock and holding Y for the ag catch, and you see that the DB has a hard time reacting to this animation. So we'll do this a couple more times here. As soon as you see the jam animation, you throw the high ball to 10 o'clock, hold Y, triangle, touchdown. I would prefer that you guys run this to the short side of the field because it's a quicker throw, less time for the DB to react. Obviously, another thing that you want to consider is you can do this regardless of height. Although I would recommend having some sort of height advantage, or at least having height at your wide receiver altogether. So I'm going to move the ball over to the other hash mark here, and you're going to see that we're going to work against Megatron. And obviously this is a huge height advantage for the defense, 6'4", 6'5" against CeeDee Lamb, who I think is 6'2", maybe 6'1". Again, when you guys run it this way, you're just looking to throw the high ball right off the jam animation. Doesn't matter if they release inside or outside. You're going to get a pretty optimal animation and an opportunity to catch this ball. Now, it goes without saying, but if you guys want to put red zone threat, if you guys have a free AP on a player, you guys could go ahead and put red zone threat on them and put them outside on a comeback. That's going to make this nearly money. They would have to have some sort of purple zone or flat zone or deep zone over the top of this, which not a lot of players are going to have a deep zone over the top of this here. But you're going to be able to catch this pretty routinely. So again, the visual cue is just the DB placing hands on the wide receiver. We snap the ball. I see the jam. I'm throwing this up and outside. This is a 2 o'clock pass lead. And you see that we're able to get this animation pretty easily and walk in for the touchdown. So really, really good tactic that you guys ought to be using inside the red zone. Highly recommend this. Just wanted to say, if you're enjoying today's video, could you do me a quick favor? Hit that like button and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so that way you guys know when I upload Monday through Friday in the mornings, bring you the best possible tips and tutorial content that I can here on the Zan Madden YouTube channel. And if you guys want more high-level content, head over to my strategy website, gridirongameplans.gg. Gridiron Game Plans is grinding all year long, 52 weeks a year, to bring you you the best possible tips and tricks that the pro players are running, and most importantly, the counters to those particular metas. On top of that, you guys also get every offensive and defensive game plan on the website at no additional charge. No purchasing individual game plans on my website. And you guys also unlock access to a members only Discord channel where you guys can converse with one another, and we have lab sessions in there for the members every single Wednesday. All right, guys, and for you schemers out there, now let's go ahead and take a look at this through the how do I add this to my offense lens, because it is deeper than just getting into the red zone and chucking comeback routes. So for me, my home is the X Nasty. Now, I am going to be breaking down a new offensive game plan on Gridiron this coming week or so. I'm working on recording it right now, and this is going to be my secondary offense. But with this X Nasty, you'll note that there is actually a comeback route default in the slot out of the play PA X out cross. Now, if you guys get any type of cover 1 or cover 0 press, this could be a great idea for you guys, because if you get the right animation, you guys can throw a high ball and potentially keep running. So as you can see right here, we've got Herman Moore on a comeback route. And with this, we're going to look for the jam and throw a high ball up the field. And you see that we get the catch animation. Now we get tackled right away. However, you can imagine if we were able to catch that and keep running, that could have been far more. So you see right there that we were able to get that exact animation. Now, something that's a little bit glitchy here in this X Nasty is you'll note that I have the short in elite on Herman Moore. This is something that obviously a lot of players use for route running. And with this particular tip, I'm actually putting him on a rat catch animation. So I'm snapping this ball, high ball, and holding X. And you see that he holds on to this animation pretty easily. So this is a deep cut, something that you guys can run. Again, this is mostly a press beating technique, but notice how consistently I can throw this high ball and then hold the rack button. And you see that we actually hold on to the catch pretty routinely due to the fact that we have the short and elite. So that's pretty OP if you really think about it. It can get pretty nasty for you. X Nasty, that is. So again, I look for the jam, I throw the high ball, you hold Y or X depending on if you have short and elite or not, and you're up the field for a big gain. So that is today's video, guys. I would highly suggest that if you guys want to lab this against off coverage, might be kind of something worth looking into. Just putting that out there. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or complaints, drop those below. Always like to hear what you're thinking about the content here on the channel. We'll see you guys right back here tomorrow with our next video upload. Until then, this is Ann. Get in the lab and good luck.